Every day I'm trying to find ways to positively differentiate the way that I conduct myself and that we do business. And I know that reading in a world full of people that don't read is an enormous advantage. What does reading do for you? Well, reading means sitting with a book, typically with a little ruler and a pen, and underlining, highlighting, tagging, and deeply studying the contents of something worth your time. Ask people what you should read. Those books, $25 business book, I've built our entire group for some thousands of dollars worth of books. It's the cheapest, easiest, and most effective way to educate yourself and can turn you into a lifelong learner that better understands people, the world, and certainly business. The advantage is enormous because while there are more books available than ever before in more formats and more easily accessible than ever before, almost no one reads. It was once said to me that the person that doesn't read is no better than the person that can't read. You know that if somebody called you illiterate, you'd be very offended. But if you don't read, effectively that quote says that you are illiterate. And I think we all know cross-culturally that being illiterate isn't likely to help you get anywhere. So you walk into somebody's house, find out if they have a library or just a big screen TV, because a library will change your life in the most positive ways. And a big screen TV will suck away your life in enormous amounts of time. How do you read? You start and you build that muscle just a chapter at a time, mark the end of a chapter and just push yourself to read one chapter. One of the unknown benefits of reading is the mental self-discipline it gives you as you push yourself through pages after pages after pages, and ideally chapter after chapter, because it hones your ability to concentrate and to really focus. And as I've shared with you earlier, being able to focus is like the business superpower. Now, I believe it's also a life superpower, but I'll let you reflect on that in your own time. Join a book club. You might even meet some interesting people. If you can't go and meet them face to face, join an Instagram book club. I love books. I'd love you to love them as well. And in building your business, make a book list, pick the books that share the big ideas that you want your team to share, and ask them to read them when they join. At Kelly+Partners, when we started, we had a book list, which we still have today. And I would say to people, if you're not prepared to read these books in the first 6 months, please resign before I find you and have to fire you. Because there has never been a culture that didn't have its own language. And those books can build the language of your company's culture. It's the same with your family, and it's certainly the same with your friends. Some of your closest friends, if you looked at them, you would think, I'd never be a friend with that person, because you'd be judging them based on how they look. But once you know that they've read a book that you love, you have this strange connection that shares with you that they're very similar to you and have a similar interest. So I have this deep and abiding love and passion for books. If you can pick up 100th of that, it'll definitely make your life positive in numerous ways. I've wanted to share these 8 ideas of ways that you can be different, notwithstanding that we're all worried about being rejected, because we know that in order to move forward and achieve the goals that we want to achieve in life and business, we need to be different and stand out. And my argument is that there are positive ways to be different and other ways that, while they demand attention, they're not going to create enduring value in your life and in your business. So as I like to say, have a great day.